It's the most wonderful time of the year. Ha!
And bless the great pumpkin.
That's right, you spoopy folks. It's October, and just because we're stuck at home, that doesn't mean we are not celebrating. Dang it! I'm Michael Robert Holmes.
And I'm Blythe Kala. Today on Topical, we're going to talk about some horrifically cool games that you might want to add to your collection.
Investigate mysteries in the cursed town of Burkittsville with the official Blair Witch game.
Your favorite classic monsters get a blood transfusion thanks to the new horror RPG, Victorian Gothic.
A new virtual tabletop competitor enters the arena.
And a sci-fi indie favorite gets the fantasy treatment in Worlds Without Number.
So, let's get on with the show. That is, if you're not afraid. The
Blair Witch Project helped change the face of horror when it came out in 1999, and though the various projects based on the IP since have been consistently less than ideal, there is hope for the found footage classic yet. The team at Hunt a Killer specializes in providing players with a monthly subscription-based narrative game that has become a bit of sensation. So it's really only logical that there should be some overlap with horror, no? Yes! And while this is the company's first foray into the genre, they've proven that they've got the goods when it comes to storytelling and design. Want to see what awaits you in Blair Witch Hunt a Killer? Pop on over to their website and don't say we didn't warn you.
Are you a fan of Penny Dreadful? Does Mary Shelley's Frankenstein give you a terrifying tingle? Did you think Gary Oldman was just hammy enough in Bram Stoker's Dracula? Well then, my friends, you are in luck. The team at Arcanis Press have just released their title Victorian Gothic, right in time for Halloween. Now, the game is set in a dark, mystical version of the 1800s with a game mechanic that is simple to learn but elegant at the same time. The game also expands on some common tropes of the Gothic horror style of storytelling and introduces some new spins on common foes, as well as creating a rich world to play in. Secret societies, robust character creation options, and more make this a game that I personally can't recommend highly enough. There's also a companion book, a player's guide, and more available at DriveThruRPG. Oh, word of warning though, there is some mature content there, so, be advised. But click on the link below, check it out, let us know what you think.
2020 has, by virtue of its, dynamic nature, given tabletop gamers a lot of new tools when it comes to when, where, and how they play. Roll20 and Fantasy Grounds are popular favorites, no doubt, but the market is still ripe for innovation. So enter the simply and aptly named Roll. The service touts ease of use and more versatility than its competitors, as well as allowing both free and subscription models to allow players to get as much or as little in terms of resources as they may want. It'll support D&D, naturally, but there's a lot of support for smaller games that's baked in. For example, one of our favorites, Masks: A New Generation. What Roll really hopes to achieve is to provide a simple, accessible platform for gamers of all stripes, and that could give them an edge over some of the older, larger competitors. The Kickstarter will let you have early access soon, but we're going to have to wait until 2021 to see if they can deliver on the remarkable list of features and goals.
And finally, one more Kickstarter to send you on your merry way. A few years back, the sci-fi game Stars Without Number caused a bit of a sensation among the old school rules renaissance in the TTRPG community and gained enough momentum to not only spawn numerous compatible games in different genres, a second edition, and much, much more, all brought to us by publisher Scene Nomine Publishing. So it's about dang time that the sandbox rules of SWN get the high fantasy treatment, and they do just that in the upcoming Worlds Without Number. The same creative team brings us a world of powerful heroes, dangerous magic, and a hefty helping of world-building tools that'll make the most detail-oriented GM drool. Best part? While the Kickstarter is wrapping up at the end of the month, the goods will be available in December, and it's compatible with all of Scene Nominee's other games. So if you want a great, flexible rules set that gives you hella resources to craft your ideal story, Worlds Without Number is for you.
And it looks like we've survived another episode. Hey Michael, What are you going to be for Halloween?
Well, since we're not going anywhere, I got us coordinating pajamas. The wife and the kid are going to be one kind of glow-in-the-dark monster, and I'm going to be another kind of glow-in-the-dark monster. The idea we went with was creature comforts, huh? Oh, and we got a 9-foot inflatable Beetlejuice sandworm.
Cute. I'm kind of thinking about something I can do with my dogs to match, but we'll see. I don't have my crystal ball future predictions done yet.
Hey, you, watching this video. Do you want more Games We Never Play content? Check us out on the socials. GWNP_pod on Insta and Twitter, Games We Never Play on Facebook, and of course, patreon.com/GWNP.
And don't forget our affiliate program with Dice Envy. 10% off cool dice? Who doesn't want that? Zombies. Zombies don't want that. And you're not a zombie, are you? Are you? So go to diceenvy.com/GWNP and pick up all the dice. Be a dice goblin. Be the dice goblin you want to see in the world.
I'm Michael Robert Holmes. You can find me on Instagram at Michael R. Holmes or on Twitter at MRH_3E.
I've been your host, Blythe Kala. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Blythe Kala93. You can also find me on Twitch and YouTube at Blythe Kala93. I finally cleaned my room so I can finally start making videos again.
Take care, beware, and watch for things that go bump in the night. This has been TableTopical.